Identity theft is one of the fastest-growing crimes in America. A thief can use your personally identifiable information to commit credit card and bank fraud, get health care benefits, and myriads of other ways to cause you financial and emotional distress. There is a 2013 Hollywood comedy movie called Identity Thief, starring Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy, that narrates the travails of Sandy Patterson after his identity is stolen and how he tries to get it back. But to understand how serious is identity theft, the example we are about to give is not a Hollywood movie, even though it is about Demi Moore, one of the most famous Hollywood actresses. In March 2020, an identity thief stole Moore's identity and reported a lost American Express card, created an identity badge to pose as her assistant and intercept the replacement card from a FedEx facility, and then splurge $169,000 on luxury goods. But first, let's understand what is our identity, how can it be stolen, and how to protect it. Identity is who or what somebody is. The Oxford Dictionary defines it as the characteristics, feelings, or beliefs that make people different from others. In the world of personal and financial security, there are a few things that can identify a person: their name, date of birth, social security number, address, and mother's maiden name. Using these, criminals can impersonate a victim and engage in many fraudulent activities. Identity theft is when someone uses another person's personal or financial information without their permission. A criminal can use stolen identity information for different purposes. Financial identity theft is when using the stolen data for financial benefit. Medical identity theft is when using the stolen data for health care benefits. Criminal identity theft is when using the stolen data to pass the crime to someone else. Synthetic identity theft involves creating fake identities using the stolen data. Child identity theft is when using the child's data to commit fraudulent activities. The identity thief can open new credit card accounts without the victim's knowledge and make big purchases, as it happened with Demi Moore's card. They can open new bank accounts and take loans. New email accounts can be opened to engage in other nefarious activities. Similar to bank and credit card, new utilities accounts like phone, electricity, or gas account can be created. The criminal can also get a new job in someone else's name. In another growing type of fraud called stolen identity refund fraud, or SIRF, they can claim the victim's tax refunds. If they do not have health insurance, they can use stolen identity to get medical care. In addition to financial disaster, it takes up a lot of time to remedy and repair the damage and can lead to criminal issues as well. Here are some highlights from the Federal Trade Commission's 2022 Consumer Sentinel Report. In 2022, consumers filed 5.2 million reports, of which there were 1.1 million reports of identity theft. Of the identity theft reports received, 409,981 came from people who said their information was misused to apply for a new credit card. That represents a 13% increase from 2021. Consumers reported losing more than $8.8 billion to fraud in 2022. The total financial impact of identity theft, when considering how the government and companies are defrauded, is much higher, to the tune of hundreds of billions of dollars. How do you know your identity has been stolen and misused? Some warning signs include household bills not being delivered, credit or loan applications being denied, receiving statements for purchases you didn't make, fraudulent transactions appearing on your accounts, your tax return being declined, and small charges appearing on your credit card statements. Identity thieves have a number of ways to steal our identity. Some of the common tactics include stealing documents from our mailboxes or lost devices and packages, buying information available in the dark web through the growing number of data breaches, phishing and phone scams, credit card skimming, and SIM card swapping. The numbers we have shown highlights the growing menace of cybercrime and the importance of protecting our personal information by following the 3M's mantra: maximize security, minimize information sharing, and monitor your exposure. Always use strong passwords. Do not use the same password in multiple sites. A password manager can help to manage your passwords as the number of online accounts continue to grow. The average American has more than 100 online accounts, and it has become difficult to manage. Always use multi-factor authentication wherever available. Add a VPN to your arsenal of personal security methods. Always check the authenticity of the organization before giving out any personal information. Ask why they need the information. Most times organizations will ask for the date of birth or social security number when just the last 4 digits might suffice. Check your credit reports, bank and credit card reports, and other bills regularly. If you do not need an account, see if you can close it down instead of leaving the information out in the World Wide Web, which has become kind of like the Wild West. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload any new videos. Be safe and share this video so that we can help others be safe.